The South Central Indiana Talent Region is home to powerful technologies and prosperous communities. Blessed with an abundance of forward-thinking employers, a strong educational system, and unexpected places, the communities of Bartholomew, Jackson, and Jennings counties are preparing for a resilient future. With our rivers, sprawling landscapes, and rolling hills, we are a rural area with natural beauty that also enjoys close proximity to the larger metros of Indianapolis, Cincinnati, and Louisville. So no matter where you live and work within our region, you can have the best of both worlds. A small town feel close to big city amenities within easy reach. And people are taking note. Our population is growing, and we're poised to welcome more. We're also a powerhouse of innovation and technology with a storied history in manufacturing advancement. It's a history that didn't happen by accident. We continuously come together to propel our region forward and to welcome new neighbors from across the globe with Hoosier hospitality.
All three counties utilize each other's resources. We have a company here in Jennings County and a company in Bartholomew County. One way or another, we want to see the impact of all three counties in a positive way.
The truth of the matter is that we've got a spirit of collaboration and cooperation here that you just don't find in a lot of other communities.
Our region stands proudly on this legacy of collaboration and success. Today, we're home to more than 19,000 employees who design, test, and build engines and components for internal combustion engine vehicles. As policies change and technologies adapt to sustain a greener world, we need to be ready, because the mobility industry is evolving rapidly, and our region needs to evolve with it.
Our automotive industry is on a cusp of change. To sum it up in one word, electrification, and working towards a carbon neutral environment. In order to manufacture those carbon neutral products, we have to adapt and evolve as a manufacturing industry.
The state of Indiana has some real strengths around smart manufacturing and really hardworking people. So we have great talent, and it's a shame if they all leave the state to go find jobs. We'd like to find jobs here and build companies that can employ them right here.
If we don't work together to be able to meet the requirements of the workplace in the future, we will struggle as a company to be able to provide these great jobs and great career paths for these wonderful employees that we have now and those employees of the future.
In preparation for READI, we did what we do best. We came together as a region to generate solutions for our region. We created a bold, shared vision for South Central Indiana that imagines powerful technologies, prosperous communities, and a resilient future for all of our communities, from our small towns to our urban centers, and for everyone in between. Inspired by this vision, 4 key strategies will guide our efforts. In the next 5 years, we aim to invest nearly $380 million, leveraging public and private investment at a ratio of more than 6-to-1. Straightforward and ambitious, our plan will lead our region into the future. So, we take our strong legacy of success and aim to transform it. With the help of the READI investment, we will accelerate the next stage in our evolution as a region. We will advance innovation and entrepreneurship around the region's existing powerful technologies, with a special focus on creating spaces and funding to increase the rates of entrepreneurial activity and leading research, development, and testing of autonomous and carbon-neutral mobility. We will construct the initial phase of a 700-acre mobility test park and proving ground. We will launch new ventures at the Propeller Innovation Center, while a new digital skills lab at Seymour's impressive Owl manufacturing facility will support digital skill development.
We'd be a partnership with the city and the state to basically bring companies that are interested in ADAS testing, safety, and driver assist for cruise control, braking, things like that, to Indiana and to Columbus.
We will continue to build a resilient workforce and enhance regional prosperity by expanding local and regional access to degree and certification programs directly linked to well-paying jobs.
The Latinos are the fastest minority group that is growing here in the region. In 2007, the graduation rate of Latinos were 64%. In 2019, the graduation rate was 80%.
The work that we're doing with our employer partners, with our education partners, with our community partners is really disrupting the system. It's looking at the system of education and workforce and really better connecting the sectors and the partners to work more efficiently together.
The Air Park Columbus College campus is undergoing a major transformation, intended to boost enrollment, improve student engagement, and create stronger employer connections. With nearly 60% of the student population residing within the region, our residents and our communities will be the beneficiaries. And to further ensure that residents can skill up close to home, we will expand our technical programming and develop new vocational and technical training centers in Jennings and Jackson counties.
We still have a lot of students, maybe even the majority of them, headed toward a 2-year or 4-year college, but we also have students who are going to go to the military, or we have students who are going to go right into the workforce, or going to try to get a technical degree. And it's really important for us to keep education accessible for all of those students, no matter what pathway they choose.
Now, I think working together and having partnerships across the counties and certainly within our county is so important. Our kids belong to all of us, and we have to stop thinking about them in terms of, my kids, your kids, they're our kids. They belong to all of our communities, and that it's up to all of us to ensure that they're successful.
Recent studies revealed how a lack of diverse housing hinders our region's workforce growth. Our proposal includes infrastructure projects in broadband, sewers, and roadways, along with new incentive programs for developers that will support workforce and market rate housing, including upscale apartments, redeveloped subdivision, and multi-generational homes with a focus on families. We will also launch the innovative Welcome Home Talent Attraction campaign to include a marketing campaign, incentives, and programming to attract and retain talent.
Our mindset needs to be, if we don't get people the opportunity to not only work and play, but have a place to live in our region, that they're going to go somewhere else, and then you run the risk of never getting them back. So I think all of it is a broader, bigger picture, staying ahead of the game.
Our efforts to increase the amenities that make our communities more livable are unique and exciting. Ambitious plans include a destination event center, an outdoor adventure park, and water recreation on the White River. A blighted, mostly vacant shopping mall will be reborn as a sports, fitness, and wellness center.
We are competing against other areas of the country, and we need somehow to distinguish ourselves that this is where you need to come.
Time and time again, we've prospered when this region worked across county lines to improve the human condition. We've been doing this for decades. Now, as our anchor industries maneuver through radical transformation, our region is poised to embrace this evolution and collaborate on investments that will bring us to a prosperous and resilient future.
In terms of know-how and our ability to really compete at the highest level worldwide, I think we are every bit as good as the Europeans, the Californians, the Chinese, and I don't think we need to be timid or afraid to replicate it in the next round of technologies. We're fully in support of a lot of the initiatives that were mentioned in the application. They line up really well to where we think we want to go as a company, in partnership with the region, with our employees here, with our suppliers here. And so we're really looking forward to tackling some of those things together in the next few years, just like we've successfully tackled it the last few decades.
We ask that you join us. READI can be a catalyst as our region evolves, fostering powerful technologies and prosperous communities to build a resilient future. We see what is on the horizon, and we want to go there together.